involved in so long, but what I do know right now, inside 15 seconds, this is your Speed Energy Stadium Super Truck main event. 5 seconds left to go. Is about ready to drop the green flag. They are off and running.
Everybody up on your feet. Cheer these guys on.
Out in front, then it's Ari Lyondike Jr., Robbie Gordon. Now you see lap number one. They all have to take the oval just to spread out and err on the side of safety before they hit the big jump. So this is the who's who in Stadium Super Trucks here this weekend in Lake Elsinore. Lyondike, Gordon, Lopez. Now it's time for some big air, George.
Here we go. Robbie goes the other direction, decides to get his done.
Look at Sheldon Creed really stopping that landing. Robbie Gordon has a big lead.
Right.
But these guys still need to use their joker. I think that was smart by Gordon.
Gordon's thinking. He knows what's going on. Right now, Ari Lyondike being chased by Lopez, the #1 Mexican driver right there, working on the leader. Here comes Robbie. They're side by side. Got to be pretty cool, Sean, when they're looking over at each other.
And wondering, hey, am I winning? Are you winning? Who's winning? Going back and forth.
Oh, problems right here, and he gets going again.
So this is 15 total laps. One of those laps will be counted as the mandatory competition caution. Right now, Robbie Gordon is your current leader.
Villapoto having some problems, Sean, running in the back of the pack.
This for Brian Villapoto. This is on fire out here tonight.
Come out and learn, man. Welcome to the new race.
This is a whole new deal for him, and he's going to pick up with it. If he sticks with it, he's going to do just fine. It's just a matter of taking time, getting some seat time. He's never been in a super truck till yesterday. So I have no doubt in my mind that Ryan Villapoto is someone that can be a contender out there. If he sticks with it, we're going to see him up on the podium here sooner than later.
It looks like Robbie was smart, Sean. You were right. He picked it. Looks like right now Robbie out front of the Lyondike.
Well, I'm wondering right now, Sheldon Creed in the #1. I don't believe he has taken his joker yet. And if that's the case, that's going to really upset things for Robbie Gordon because he has open track. There's no one around. He can do whatever he wants to do, take the lines that he wants to take. So Sheldon Creed, that's smart for him with that United Rentals #1. Now,
he sees Robbie on the left, Sean, right there.
He sees where he's at. He got to take it once in the first half of the race, take the joker again in the second half. So, the slow rollover for Bill the Thrill Hines, dirt track specialist, upside down, or I should say on his side.
And the yellow's out, Sean. They bring the yellow out.
So that is Bill Hines, The Thrill. You can check him out on Instagram at The Thrill 57 there. The owner of United Fiber and Data, sponsoring 4 trucks out here this weekend, sponsoring himself. The number 67 of Paul the Dude Morris as well. Also Ari Lyondike and Ryan Villapoto. So, I'm sorry, not Ryan Villapoto. He is in the RPM truck. My bad. I'm sorry about that. Andretti as well, and Jenner. So, big team out there for the United Fiber and Data. He just kind of got up on 2. I think he just hit that inside finger there and kind of flipped him up a little bit. And wasn't able to steer out of it in time. It was kind of a slow motion rollover. But they got him back down and we're getting ready to rock and roll. Now we're looking here. Is this... Yeah. I'm listening in my other ear right now as all of us here at Storm Stadium and at home watching the live feed, listening to George, Rat Salt, and myself here. I'm listening to race control, and we're looking to where they're sitting here. And is everybody in the right spot for the restart is the question. I personally, and I've said this before, if I was a betting man, and I am a betting man, this isn't correct. Sheldon Creed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sheldon Creed, he's not in 7th place. He is farther up than that. He absolutely has to be. I can't see, unless he had a mistake, George, that we didn't see, which is possible. But
he was right. Yeah, he was right there next to Robbie. working on what his plan. He got it all figured out. I know Robbie looking over, Sheldon's looking over.
Yep.
Now he's sitting back where he is. I don't know.
Yep. So I'm listening to him right now, figure out who's who and where. So they're getting that lined up right now. And a little bit of talk about who has a joker to come, and I think Sheldon Creed still has a joker. So we're going to see what happens here. I know they got to get things lined up. We could be wrong. We may have made a mistake that we didn't realize. But let me see. And then you also got Brooks, Jared Brooks. He's filling in for Paul Morris in the 67. I didn't think that Brooks and Creed were that far back. But then again, I don't think either of them have taken a joker yet. So we're going to find out here shortly, because we have not gone into the mandatory competition caution just yet.
Well, Robbie comes around leading Ari Lyondike, Lopez, and I think Matt right there. Oh, we got a Breck up here down on the front straightaway in this one straightaway, Sean.
Yeah, we got them all piled up there. I'm not sure.
Sarah Price is in that RPM truck.
Sarah Price, she had nowhere to go. She
look at the tire. This
now
truck
Paul,
is.
No, I'm sorry. Now Bill Hines got a tire cut down. He just cut that down by running into that pile. Sarah Price, she was part of the program there. She had absolutely nowhere to go except to get sucked into that. Bill Hines came around the corner, jumped that double right into the pile. So that would now he cut a tire down there. So it looked to me as though Bill Hines had enough time to make a judgment call and maybe not double that. But then again, hey, I'm sitting up here and he's down there behind the wheel. So who am I to say? Obviously, he got into it there, and it looks like, and we were just talking about Jarrett Brooks, I believe, driving for Paul Morris. Paul Morris has been racing so well all year, and he came into this weekend in second place in points, just slightly behind Matt Brabham, who is our current points leader. So these two Aussies are both racing for a points championship, both racing out of Surfers Paradise, Australia. Paul the Dude Morris, for those of you that may possibly follow, Supercar, V8 Supercar in Australia and New Zealand, which is an amazing series. Very, very cool. We do a lot of racing in conjunction with them. Their big race, it's like their Daytona or their Talladega, is Bathurst. And they have a 6-hour at Bathurst, they have a 12-hour at Bathurst, they have a 24-hour at Bathurst. Paul the Dude Morris, he's the only one that's ever won all three of those races. And then last night, he had a reoccurring rib injury come back again in practice. And he said, I need the best guy in the area that's capable of coming up to fill in this truck and hopefully get the number 67 United Byron Data Live Truck Championship. And they called Jarrett Brooks, and if anyone can do it, Jarrett can. So here we go, about ready to take the green flag one more time. Still a couple guys, I believe, that haven't had the Joker lap just yet. Sarah Price, she's got the front end ripped off. Jarrett Brooks, he's got the front end off. Oh, we got another one up and over. Ari Lyondike. A lot of trucks having some trouble here. These guys getting upside down, catching some ruts, going to the inside. It's hard to go off that big double. Folks, sitting back here in the seats, and for those of you watching at home on the live stream, that big double, I call it a big double because it's a really big double. That thing is almost 13 feet tall on top of the takeoff. And to get to the sweet spot where they're landing is 128, 130 feet. So, I mean, they're almost booting half a football field right there. And when you got, granted these SSD trucks are light, they're 2,900 pounds, but 2,900 pounds going 130 feet in the air when you've only got about 160 feet to get running, go at it, that's not normal. And I'm not an engineer, but I know enough to know that a truck is not supposed to be flying that far, that high, especially side by side with one another. And for you to land try to get on the handbrake and keep the inside of that turn, keep it tight, you like Ari Leindyke just did, you're taking a gamble. And yeah, sometimes you have to do that. You know, if you want to go racing and you want to make a pass on a guy, those are the types of things that you got to do.
You're trying to get Robbie Gordon. You're definitely on the gas, you know.
That's an understatement for sure, George. Yeah, you couldn't have said it better, man. That if you're trying to chase these guys down and you're Ari Leindyke and you're right behind Robbie Gordon, you got to dig deep down into your bag of tricks to try to get around them. And if that means taking a chance at diving to the inside after flying 130 feet, then you got to do it. And maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. This time it did.
When we tested that jump yesterday, who was the guinea pig? Was it Sheldon Creed?
Sheldon Creed, yeah.
And was it, you know, nobody had jumped it yet.
Nope.
Sheldon came out, and you had a lot of fun with that. So.
Yeah, Sheldon will step it up. Sheldon steps it up. If you got someone to claim a new jump, Sheldon's going to do it. As we go green flag racing one more time, Robbie Gordon. He's out front in the Speed Energy Menard Toro Tires truck. Right behind him, RPM Off-Road of Abdali Lopez. Abdali Lopez always finding his way to the front in Super Trucks and Baja. That RPM team has got their stuff together. Sheldon Creed, he just got really aggressive. He moved Gavin Harlan out of the way, just stuffed it in there. Matt Brabham, he's in P3 right now. He was up on two wheels, just hanging in there. These guys are really hooking up. They're actually getting a lot of traction, but it's also starting to get pretty rutted as well. As Abdali Lopez putting some heavy pressure on Robbie Gordon, the number 7. Brabham just taking his joker now. That should put Matt Brabham in the lead.
We'll see what happens when they come around. He's coming down the front straightaway. Robbie trying to fight off Lopez, and look at Creed.
Oh, look at that was Burt Jenner right there.
Driving into it.
Burt Jenner, Burt Jenner's an aggressive man. And he does not mess around. He's a great dude. He's fun to hang out with. But when he puts that helmet on, you see it in his eyes. He's crazy. He's a crazy man. He doesn't matter what he's saying. That's why I love and respect him. Is that he is here to win. So right now, I believe Matt Brabham should be our current leader right now. The Billibus, number 83. That the Billibus truck has won a lot of races this year. Ever since Matt Brabham has gotten involved with the Billibus in Carlisle, he has been winning races. Now he is our current points leader, so he's heading towards a championship this weekend. So great stuff thus far for the number 83, the Billibus driver, Matty Brabham.
Look at Lopez goes to the inside of Robbie Gordon, takes the lead. A new leader out of Mexico.
Lopez gets Robbie. Oh, but Robbie Gordon, he hasn't put his joker yet either. Wow. So Robbie Gordon, he just took the joker. Now he moved officially into the lead because I don't believe Abdali has taken it. So right now we're Robbie Gordon, P1. Number 83, the Billibus driver of Matt Brabham, P2. Jenner and P3. But who else has not taken the joker lap yet? It's hard to say.
Sarah Price going by trying to get this course down. Lopez, hey, getting pressure now, Sean, from Sheldon Creed. Robbie's got to be looking over, Sean, where those guys are. There goes Lopez taking, so he's got his joker.
So a couple different lines here. There we go. Up and Sheldon Creed up on two. Into the inside there. A lot of stuff happened. All over the track. We got body paint. We got Waterbury all over the place.
Lopez slowing down a little bit coming into that corner. Robbie catches up. I don't know if Lopez having problems. Yeah, Sean, I was just pointing out, he looked like he almost was slowing down for a second. Now Sheldon Creed coming up on Lopez.
Oh, man. I believe we're coming down to the white flag. Sheldon Creed takes his joker. Sheldon almost makes a mistake. It's up on two. Doesn't have what it takes. Never mind, get by him. One lap. Abdali Lopez. Sheldon Creed. Robbie Gordon. Matt Brabham. Gavin Harlan. Burt Jenner. That is how it is right now. Sheldon Creed's wheel sideways. makes a bit of a mistake right there.
Oh, and Robbie goes underneath. Oh, sorry.
He's in the lead. Look at Robbie Gordon stuffs Sheldon Creed with half a lap left to go.
Puts his bumper right underneath. We got parts all over down at the bottom of the corner.
Ready to take the checkered flag. RPM's off-road. Abdali Lopez wheels. Gordon tries to shoot the inside. He's going to stuff him out right there. Gets up into a bumper. Sheldon Creed, P2, Robbie Gordon. So what a race. Abdali Lopez comes off a victory for the Baja 1000. Comes over here, gets in a Stadium Super Truck, and wins race number 1 of the weekend. I tell you, Abdali Lopez only races with us a couple times a year, and whenever he does, he seems to find his way to the front.
Oh, he's a class act, Sean. He was my co-driver at the Mint 400. I hate to bring that up. I raced an 8100 truck, and I had him as my co-driver. That was on the list, man. But here he is coming into the winner's circle.
So there it is, Abdali Lopez, P1, in his RPM off-road truck. In the United Rentals truck in P2 is your current champion from 2015 and 16 of Sheldon Creed. P3 is the number 7 Menard Speed Energy Toyo Tires driver of Robbie Gordon. And Ari Lyondike Jr. in the number 25 live truck pulls up, bumps Abdali, has some words with him. Oh boy, the Bachelor, he's not happy. As he takes off up on the rev limiter right now, had some words with Abdali. I think that's funny. I'd love to see the emotion. I like to see him happy. I like to see him angry. I like to see him sad. Right now, I would say Ari Lyondike, he's mad. He's angry.
I don't think they'll be having Coronas tonight. So.
All right, folks, how about a round of applause for your top 3 Super Truck competitors? Hey, Rat Salt, it's all you down there, buddy. How's Robbie Gordon doing?
That's right, Robbie Gordon. I just looked at him. He said, you know, that was one hell of a race right here. Lake Elsinore, what do you think about our finals here? This is the World Championships. This is the finals right here. Nothing but big eyes right here. We got some serious drivers over here. We'll talk to Robbie first. Robbie, 3rd place, man, but I'll tell you what, it has to feel good getting that 3rd place. What a battle out there, and what a great show for the crowd out here tonight.
Yeah, no, Dolly did an excellent job. You know, I just didn't realize he was that fast when I was out there leading. I didn't know, you know, because I took the Joker early, I didn't know what his gap was. But he did a great job. Both him and Sheldon were on the gas. Obviously, trucks are pretty used up, but we'll put some stitches back in them tomorrow and get them looking good for tomorrow night. But thanks for coming out tonight. If you enjoyed the Phantom event, tell your friends thank you, and come back tomorrow night.
And put it on your social, but we're moving into 2nd place right here. Sheldon Creed. Sheldon, man, championships here. It's been a long battle. You guys have just been right there throughout the season, man. I'm not sure where it's going to end up with Abdali getting in the mix, but where do you know where you ended up, or where do you think you ended up this season?
I don't know. It was this year, but man, that was pretty gnarly right there. I didn't get to do a Joker lane that first segment or whatever. They cut it short, and I think I would have popped out in 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. Hello?
So, Sheldon, great, man. You did a heck of a job. It was a battle. Congratulations, 2nd place.
Yeah, I mean, it's rad. Just gnarly battles. I went to the outside right here after the jump, and Jared Brooks was kind of crossing over the double, and we hit pretty hard, and he ended up rolling, but gnarly battles right there. The end, it's so rutted out here. I don't know if you guys can tell from up there, but it's super, super rutted, and just trying to keep the truck off the bike that last 2 laps is hard enough. So, no, congrats, Abdali. Robbie's always fast, so you always got to try hard, and come out tomorrow night. Thank you guys for coming.
All right, great job. And we'll talk to not only did he win tonight, this is your 3rd in a year in a row points winner in the SCORE World Desert Championship, but now you just won another one, Abdali, man. Congratulations. Came out here, man. It's been a while since you've been out here with the Stadium Super Trucks, but you took that 1st place once again, just like the X Games.
Yeah, it was a super fun race. Robbie and Sheldon are always super fast. You know, I've been out of the stadium super trucks by 2 years, but it's great to be back. And I just want to say thank you to RPM Off-Road, the KMC Wheels, my family, and my friends who come to support all the fans. And see you tomorrow.
All right, we'll see him back once again. Let's hear for our Stadium Super Truck champions, Abdali Lopez, Sheldon Cream in third place, Robbie Gordon. We want to thank you all for coming out, and the night is not over. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, the band Warrant is in the house. What do you guys think? Who's here to see Warrant? This is a rough microphone, but what do you guys think? They're setting up just a couple minutes. We're going to kick this thing off. What did you guys think about our racing right here? Our first time back in SoCal, Stadium Super Truck Racing, Lake Elsinore. What did you think about our racing tonight? And who is here for Warrant? Make some noise. We're just making some noise, folks. It's coming your way in just a couple of minutes. Thanks for joining us. Coming up next is Warrant.
All right, folks, that's it. Rat Salt, you rock star. Keep in mind, Rat Salt X Games medals from back in the day, getting us all fired up, folks. Hey, keep in mind, merchandise is open. Lots of food out there, lots of beer, lots of cervezas. If that's not your style, water, sodas, coffee, everything's available. And keep in mind, tomorrow, it's happening all over again. The Off-Road Lifestyle Expo will be open again tomorrow afternoon. Of course, gates to the stadium, 5 o'clock will open up. Racing starts at 6 p.m., followed up by Buck Cherry tomorrow night. So if that's more your flavor, we're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow as well. Hey, check out Stadium Super Trucks on Facebook. Like us there. Follow us on Instagram for more information. Go to www.stadiumsupertrucks.com. We're looking forward to hanging out with you soon. And meanwhile, right around the corner, she's my cherry pie. It's Warrant.
All right, we'll be seeing you guys tonight. Sean and George up here in the booth, Rat down there. Adios. We'll see you guys out here tomorrow. Stick around and listen to this great band coming up. All right.
Thank you, George. That's right.